taking the 441 for 6 years because it's the best option I have to get from Edmonds, South Edmonds, to Redmond, and I've investigated all the other options. And it still takes me an hour and a half door to door to get from my house to my work. So if I can't take the 441, it's going to take me even longer with multiple transfers and increase the amount of commute time I have even more than I have today.
Would it encourage you to drive more?
Unfortunately, yes. It's going to put me back in my car, and you'd really rather not have me out there.
Hi, what's your name?
Alisa.
How long have you been riding the 441?
I've been riding it for about a week, so not very long.
So where do you work?
I work at physical.net. It's in out in the boonies in Redmond. But yeah, before riding the 441, I had to take first the 130, then I had to take the 535, and then I had to take the 253. So 3 buses every morning, and it took me a total of an hour and 40 minutes to get to work. And now, because of riding the 441, I still have to ride 3 buses, but now it takes me 40 minutes to get to work rather than an hour and 40. It saved me an entire hour of commuter time, which is fantastic. So even though I've only been riding the 441 for a week, I've already seen the benefits.
Nice. So if they cancel the 441, would it encourage you to drive more?
If I had a car. Yes. And then if I had a car and had to drive more, then I'd have to use more fossil fuels, and then everybody would feel the adverse effects.
My name's Lindsay.
How long have you been riding the 441?
I just started riding it last year. Actually, discovered it and I was like only one bus, so I started riding it, and it became so much more convenient because I was taking the 532 into Bellevue and then transferring onto another bus and going to work at Microsoft, and that's 2 hours in the morning and then 2 hours in the evening. So it's just totally inconvenient for me. I've got a 10-month-old son. His daycare doesn't open until 6:30, which means I would have to figure out a way for somebody to watch him and then take him into daycare in the morning and then get on the bus. It adds so much time to my day when I'm already putting 8-9 hours in at work, plus this bus ride. You know, it would be totally out of my way. And I get home at a reasonable time. I wouldn't get home until like 7:30 at night if I took the 532 or whatever I would have to ride from the ride.
So a couple things. I understand that if you're late at picking up at a daycare, there's some penalties incurred?
Yeah, sometimes there are. Sometimes they'll charge you by however many minutes. And then also, I don't want to have to put the responsibility on somebody else to get my son to daycare in the morning. I want to be able to do it. I want to be able to continue to ride this bus and know that I can get here at a certain time, and then I'll be able to get my son to daycare on time, and then I'll be able to go and pick him up, and then there won't be any problems. The 532 and the 535 are the most unpredictable buses. I was riding them for so long before I found this bus. This bus has like completely saved me hours on end. I don't want to lose this bus at all.
So you have been riding those options, and it sounds like
I've already tried it all, and it's just this is the most convenient way. And then for everybody that has to come from Edmonds, they're gonna have to go into Seattle and then ride into Redmond when you could just ride this bus all the way there. It's gonna screw everybody's day up. It's gonna be a bad morning every day.
Yeah, I see. Hey, so would you say that if they cancel the 441, would it encourage you to drive more?
Probably, and I really can't afford to do that. I'm a single mom. I'm doing this all by myself, and I really can't afford to drive back and forth to Redmond, and the traffic is a nightmare. And I think if it was raining, I would have a heart attack because I drive a little Honda, and it already starts to hydroplane on the freeway as it is. It's just not something that I want to do.
So I understand that you're actually a receptionist, and so you're a contractor.
Yeah, that's right.
Now, I understand that you can't ride the connector. Is that true?
That That's true.
So that's why you talked about taking the 535 in order to catch the shuttle.
No matter what, I'm gonna have to take a bus to transfer to